Welcome back to Box Office Maniacs, and welcome back to the progression of my TARDIS. Now, if this is the first video you've watched of me doing a TARDIS update, about 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, however long it's been, I decided, hey, I'm going to build me a TARDIS. And I was sitting here down in the basement and thinking, you know what? I'm just going to build me a TARDIS. And that's where it came from. I told my wife, we're going to build a TARDIS. Let's go build one. So by the following weekend, we were out getting wood together and started on the TARDIS. And it was late that year. It was already past August when we started the thing. So we didn't get a whole lot done the first year. So the second year, we got quite a lot done. We got a lot of the, I think the corner pieces done. But the thing is, you know, I'm only off every other weekend. So I only have like 2 weekends a month that I can work on it. And usually, it's just like 1 or 2 days out of the month that I have to go out and actually work on the TARDIS. It's out at my parents' house. And so, again, summer goes really quick, and we only have 1 day a month or 2 days a month out there to work on a huge project like this. It's already too cold or winter time to do anything, so it's taken us such a long time to finish this thing. And there was about a couple of years there we didn't work on it either. There's about 2 years there we didn't get a chance to get out there and work on it. So it's been sitting out there forever, and the only thing that has to be left done on it is the roof. And I'm like, okay, this is the year we are finishing it this year. And the roof was scary to me because I'd never built a roof to anything in my life. I have no idea even how to build a roof. I literally, and the thing is, it's pyramid shaped. It's like, you know, it's not flat. I mean, we could just put a flat piece of plywood on there and nail it on and call it good. Oh no, this thing's pyramid shaped, and it has a light in the center of it, and it's about as difficult as it gets. So we finally went out there this weekend to start working on the roof of the TARDIS. So here is the beginning of the TARDIS roof, and I'll be having these throughout the whole year, the summer, or however long this takes us to finish this thing. Because this is a project, is a passion project for me to actually own a real TARDIS. As you will see here, we almost have the full TARDIS done except for the roof. So here it is. Here is our first update for the TARDIS roof. Enjoy. So here we have it. The ending of a 6-7 year journey, however long it's been since we started this thing. And the last thing to be left is the roof. As you can see, there's no roof on this thing. So we are starting on that today. Don't know how much we're going to get done of it. Don't know how we're going to build it. And I don't know a lot of stuff. So you're going to learn when we learn. Okay, so the big problem we've run into here is this thing is not perfectly square because we are not carpenters, and this is the first time I've ever attempted to actually cut anything out of wood. And I think I've said that before in one of my videos. So, and this is our first attempt on cutting anything out of wood. You see bird poop. Just want to point that out. It's how dirty this is because it's been sitting out here for a while. Yeah, so we were trying to make the roof, and we had the roof perfectly square, and it wouldn't fit in here because this is not perfectly square. So we had to cut it smaller than what it was. So here is what we have been working on all day, and it fits in there. It still fits in there a little tight. This is the bottom of it. We're going to flip it over here in a second. Just wanted to show you what we're doing. And we didn't bevel or anything in this because, you know, who's going to see it, because it's going to be up on the roof here, 9 foot tall. Let me try to flip it over. All right, so essentially this is what we've done so far. Now we have to add one more because this is going to be the stair step, and this is the first of the stair steps that we did, and we're going to have a second one, and it's going to sit on there just like that. And from that point, I'm not sure what's going to happen. So we're just kind of doing this. You know, I'm just doing some random stuff here because I've never built one, and I can't really find any sort of YouTube video or instructions or anything really tell you about the roof. There's plenty for the TARDIS, but for the roof there's very little. which is why I'm making this video here for you, if you are making a TARDIS or wanting to make a TARDIS, so you can kind of see what we're doing. I don't know if it's correct or not, probably not, but it's going to be a roof anyway. Okay, so this is day 2 now, and I wanted to give you a quick update of what we did yesterday. This is the beginning of the roof, and obviously this is not made to be weatherproof because there's a gap here. And again, we're not carpenters, and yeah, it's not going to be perfectly sealed. I would like to probably at some point put something in these holes to block them up, but that's not our worry right at the moment. This is the beginning of the roof. As you can see, this is the first layer. And what we did was basically just, cut the square and put another layer on top of it. I'm about to take it down, but I wanted to show you the underside of it and show you that we put the L brackets, and it seemed like that was the easiest way to go. I was going to put blocks of wood under there to hold it, but just seemed like that was, I don't know, simpler and faster, and it was. So now we are adding the second layer to it today, so it's pretty exciting. So we finished the top 2 stair steps for the roof, and this is a lot of clips we put in here because we wanted to make sure this roof is very secure. So as you can see, I don't think it's going anywhere with all these clips on there. Again, there was probably a better way to do this, but we don't know how. So this is what we did, and it worked for us. It may not work for you if you can come up with a better idea, but this is how we did it. It was actually pretty easy, pretty simple. It wasn't as hard as I was expecting it to be. So now that this is done, we are going to put it on top of the TARDIS and see what it looks like, and then figure out where we are going to go from there. So here is the actual top of it, and it's a 2-tier thing. Pretty happy on how it turned out, actually. So, and we kind of have an idea of what we are doing next to get the pyramid shape, and that will probably be the next video, hopefully, and show you how that goes. And hopefully it'll be this year sometime. And now we're going to take this and put it on top of the TARDIS and see how it looks and see how it fits. Hopefully it still fits. Alright, so it's on there and it looks pretty good, I think. There's gaps everywhere, but once you open the doors up, you really won't see them. You see a huge gap between the police box and the roof there. Somehow we're going to have to fix this. I haven't really figured out how, because that can't be a thing there. I might put an extra piece coming up from underneath of it or on the outside of it or something, because there's gaps on all of them. But, it's up there, and I think it looks pretty good from the outside. Hard to get up there that high, but once it gets painted blue, it'll look just like part of the TARDIS. So pretty excited. And hopefully maybe in 2 weeks I'll be back out here again to start working on the actual roof itself. And that will be really interesting, and I will bring another update all summer long. Actually, it's not summer yet, but it will be here soon by the time we finish this thing, probably.
It's gonna be done before summer.
Yeah, maybe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. And this is what?
I don't know what am I supposed to say.
Box Office Maniac.
Oh, this is Box Office Maniac.
Yeah, it is. You can see we're real excited.
This is Box Office Maniac. Woo!
A little bit better.